Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another mukbang. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We didn't do the thumbnails. We're gonna have to do the thumbnails. In my ears tonight is tattoo. All the things she said. I don't know why. I don't know why. Look at this shit. This is shout out to Romika, Rumen Pastulov, Levski, #1 fan. He made this a couple months ago. I kept it in the freezer because I got some left over. And now my fat ass is gonna enjoy it, right? Today was a weird day. Today was a great day. That's gonna be the today subject. Yesterday was economics. You guys seem to enjoy that, but it's not gonna be always gonna be like it's a weird. Like look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. You know what? You know when something is good? The dude cooked this about 2 months ago. 2 months in the freezer. I'm not sure to eat that, but still in the freezer is safe. I still remember what that is. That's his chicken kebab. Mmm. Wow. Ah. Mmm. Mmm. Today was a snowstorm. Mmm. And I know I said. Oh, sorry. Too good. Oh. Oh, sorry. Not already. So. We got meat. We got chicken shawarma. We got potato chip, and my friend, burger. Got mamaliga. We think that we're eating Romanian. Because sometimes eat Romanian. You know? Shut up, Bulgarian. Shout out to Rumen. Shout out to Romika. So good. Ayan. The drink of the evening is look at the snow outside. All the things she said, running through my head. So yeah, so all the things she said, the bomb. So today was a special day, and I know I said when I made those videos about eating. I know I said that I like to have a subject. The reality is, I'm a pretty boring guy. And yeah, today you seem in a good mood. Because I am. In a much better mood. I know I said, sorry, and it is so good. I lose train of thought. I'm so hungry too. I eat 1 meal a day. So, I know I said, I like to have subject when I talk about mukbang, right? Lost my mind. And the reality is, I'm boring. I'm very boring. I'm extremely boring. Like, so, the subject are something I like. But, the things I like is things I like to talk about. Oh, mixed sausage. Oh, Mitch. Wow, Mitch. I miss Mitch. I'm so happy today. So, I didn't mention yesterday about being sad. Now, I did a video yesterday called Mea Culpa. And Mea Culpa, I'm like, hey, I'm dealing with grieving. I don't know if I'm going to be good tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be good after that. I don't know. I have no clue. What I do know is today, my favorite of the day. So, first, shout out my mom. Shout out. When I fight on Monday, she felt I was being mean to her. She felt like I was disrespecting her. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to, at least. No. When I talk about my mom, about her feeling like I'm disrespecting her, it's a perception. Now, when I mention, again, perception are the way you see things. My mom thought I was being disrespectful. I was just full and tired. My mom was around the apartment saying, "Oh, I like to move this, but I was exhausted because I just ate with her the chicken. You saw the video. I put the video on YouTube. I had like 6 pieces. I couldn't eat anymore. I was in a food coma, and she was like, oh, slack, 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 and I was like, oh wow. But the reality is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's right. It doesn't matter who's wrong. It doesn't matter if I say I didn't mean to disrespect her. The reality is, she felt disrespected. That's the most important. And what you're saying, hey, you're insane. There's snow outside. Well, the reality is, we're in March. It doesn't even matter. Tomorrow is gonna be nice. This is not snow. Let's enjoy that snow because in the summer, it's going to be warm. I'm gonna be complaining about the warmth. I'll be able to say, hey, I enjoyed that snow. See? So yeah, so good mood, good food, good music, good coffee. It doesn't matter if my mom. It doesn't matter if I didn't mean to be rude to my mom. It doesn't matter if she perceived it in a way that wasn't the truth. She still felt disrespected. I think it was still hurt. We had a good talk today. We had a good talk. You know, we made an effort. Be extra nice. She saw my video. She said, "I'm proud of you for doing the diet," and I was like, "Holy shit, ma!" And she's really supportive, you know. So I'm extremely grateful for that. I'm extremely glad. And again, my problem is I cannot promise that I won't act like a dick. And that the truth is, lately, and I mentioned this in another video, I've been very angry. I don't know why. And that's my mom. I'm not talking about my mom out now, but I fought my dad. I fought my mom. I fought co-workers. I don't know why. Stress, fatigue. I don't know why. The reality is, maybe I was rude. And I can't promise I won't be again. I'll try, but it's a complicated thing, you know? Social relationship are complicated. There's expectation, there's reality. See? I swear to God, I didn't mean to be mean to my mom. And looking back, if she felt like I was mean, I was probably mean. And I didn't mean to. Now, I always say, I will say it tonight again, if somebody do something bad, they don't mean it, it's not necessarily bad. Like, if give me an example. I don't know an example, it's tough. If I pick up $20 on the floor, nobody's gonna be mad. It's not good because you should say, hey, who is the $20 to? The reality is, a lot of people are gonna say, hey, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Now, if nobody intends, you say, okay, I found $20. I'm lucky. They're not lucky. Actually, we have to just have balance, you know? And today, it doesn't matter. Because today, when I talk, we're good. She said, hey, I'm gonna cook you some stuff. To help you with the diet. Mom's a good cook, so make sure you're grateful. Should be grateful. And yeah, that's number 1. Number 2. I mean, I'm not a dick, but shout out Shitawin Bautista. Shitawin Bautista, bro. Sherwin Earl Bautista. The Filipinos, they always have two names. The fucking guy at work was called Louis. And everybody was calling him Louis, but you ask him his name. Oh, I'm Paul. I was like, what the fuck is up with this guy? But his name is Luis Paul Valencia. So you had two names. So a lot of the Filipino, they have two names, right? And Xiao, today calls me, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because he's a coworker. You guys saw Xiao in videos. You saw him a lot. I fucking love that guy. I fucking love Xiao. Xiao is a amazing human being. So shout out Xiao. So first of all, what I love about Xiao, I think I need to justify it because it's one thing. I mentioned him a lot before. It's one thing to say, oh, he's nice, but I don't have to say what he's nice. He filmed it. You know, the Tim Hortons video, he filmed it. Xiao. And what I like about Xiao is I can joke with him, and he's going to be able to joke back. He knows me. You know I'm sensitive. So if he make a joke, he's going to say, okay, yeah. I know Inky can take it. I know Inky is going to be able to resist this joke, right? Compared to other people who don't give a shit. And we were teasing back and forth because he posted a story yesterday night, right? And I swear, and on the Bible, and on the fucking Bible, he posted a story on Instagram and he was like, oh, fuck the snow, it's fucking April. And I was like, oh, shut the fuck up, dude. It's a couple of centimeters, stop complaining. And then I woke up. And again, I'm not working, so I didn't wake up at 6:30, right? I woke up at 7:30. I started at 7:15. It's not that great, but so. And I see outside, and there's a fucking snowstorm. And I felt so bad because I was like, oh, dude. But I didn't know. You know? So when you plan to do something good, but you don't do something good. You don't plan on doing something bad, but you're doing something bad, and then you look like an asshole, but you didn't mean to be an asshole. That's what I'm talking about. So I feel bad, and I'm like, holy shit. And he calls me. He called me at 1 p.m. when I was streaming. So I said, bro, I can't talk right now. I'm streaming. I didn't even answer. And then I called him, and what I'm gonna say is gonna be sounding like a complete dick, but I have good intent. I promise. I didn't want to. I love Xiao. Xiao is a good friend, but I didn't want to call him. Especially not at work. It's complicated. So I've been talking about the last couple of days how I'm sad that I'm leaving work, and that's the truth. I'm actually sad. I'm not lying, but I'm the kind of guy. Fuck. I don't like saying that. I'm the kind of guy that says when we're finished, we're finished. Maybe a friendship, maybe a relationship. When we're finished, we're finished. Because I know myself. I know myself so well. If there's a hope for me to come back, if there's hope for this to continue, I'll fight for it, right? And the problem is there might not be any hope. I'll still fight for it. So I'm the kind of guy that's when it's finished, it's finished. Don't it's over. I was texting this girl about 2 months ago, and we were sexting. It wasn't date, it was sexting, and she ended up asking me to do something that I wasn't comfortable with, and she was like, "Yo, if you're not comfortable with, I'm out." And I was like, okay, bye. I wasn't gonna do something that I'm not comfortable with just for her, right? I'm not gonna say what she wants me to do because it's kind of I don't judge, but yeah, kind of fucked up if you ask me. Yeah, it was bad, dude. It was bad. With an utensil, not a knife, a spoon. Yeah, kind of fucked up, but I don't judge. So 2 months ago, we started talking, and after a couple of days, she asked me that. And I was like, no, and she's like, fuck you for kink shaming me. Fuck you for making me feel bad and feel rejected. And I was like, I'm not trying to reject you. I'm just not down with that. And then she blocked me. A month after, right? She's like, well, I was seeing this guy, and that's bad. Oh, that's bad. You see, when you think I'm not having this, I'm having this good life, but there's still fucked up things that happen. So she came back a month after, and she's like, oh, I was seeing this guy, but I'm not seeing him. So I know I blocked you, but I want to talk again. And I admired the fact that she was honest. She was like, yeah, I did see this guy when we were talking. I didn't mention this guy. I'm mentioning it now. It's finished. Don't worry. And I'm like, dude, you understand that you're coming back to me, and I'm grateful for it, but you understand that you're literally, like, oh, it didn't work with this guy. I'm gonna see you. Is it hurtful? First of all, and second of all, you were seeing this guy talking to me. So first of all, you didn't mention it me to this guy. I'm sure you didn't mention him to me. So you lied to two people. Which again, lying is it's a fucking demon. But it's not that bad. There's lie. There's a lot of white lies, lies that are for the betterment of society. There's a lot of lies that are bettering people's life. And so this girl, she says, I already got my guard up, you know. And then a couple of days goes, and actually really cool. She is going better. She's more open. She's more honest. She's more relationshipy, which is again, it was only sexting, but I wanna have fun, but still feel something. I'm not gonna say, hey, you're a stranger. Let's fucking do it. You know. I love this new jacket, guys. New jacket, guys. I look like a fat ass, but it's fucking comfy, dude. I'm gonna be wearing this a lot. Sorry. So yeah, so she after a couple of days she asked me to do something else, and I was still not comfortable with, cause it wasn't. I should talk about this. It wasn't what she asked me first. It was the same thing, like, oh, don't use a spoon, use a fork. And I'm like, you're still asking me to do something I'm not comfortable with, and then she was like, okay, well, if you're not gonna do it, this time she said, if you're not gonna do it, I'm not down. I'll text you when I just want to have like she called it vanilla. Oh my god, that was a fucking nightmare. She called it vanilla sex, but she didn't mean it like that. She just said that to push me, to provoke me. That way I'd be like, oh no, please say, I'll do whatever you want. But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not no simp. You wanna go? Go, bro. Bye. Have a nice day. And I know it's awful to say, but again, you blocked me, you had me, you know I'm not comfortable with, you want me to do it again, and your excuses said, hey, I'm gonna block you. You already blocked me and you added me back. You're gonna block me and add me back, dude. This time I blocked her. But what I was going with is, work. What am I talking about this? I forgot. But yeah, at work, and, oh yeah, I remember. Okay. So at work, I didn't want to call Shao or anybody at work because I was like, okay, well, work is done. I've been a fucking mess since Friday like 6 p.m. It is Thursday, 9:52 p.m. We're eating supper. This is my only meal of the day, so late as fuck, but you know. And I don't want to talk. I want to talk to him as a friend, but not as a co-worker. So when he called me at work, I was like, ugh. I kind of want to move on because, again, if I don't cut the bridge, if I don't burn the bridges, I'm going to come back. Like with the girl, I came back. She blocked me. She had the power to re-add me. Now I blocked her. I had the power to re-add her, but I know I'm not going to. So the guy called me, Shao called me, and he's like, yo, they didn't have a lot of work because... So technically what happened was they had a lot of work, but they have more guy than they thought that they're gonna have. So they had like 3 guys. They had 2 guys. The local and the new place are not ready. So the guys that are supposed to transfer to Laval are stuck in Lachine. Since the local are not ready. So what they're gonna do is say, the local are not ready, you're gonna stay here, gonna help with Lachine, we're still gonna pay you. But if we pay you, you need to come. You need to come and work, you know? Which is fair. So at the end, they finished the job, and today they weren't doing nothing. So Shao calls me, and I'm like, and I love Shao. I want to say sorry. He's not gonna watch this, but still gonna say sorry. The reality is, dude, I just wanted to go away. Fuck. Oh, it's bad. It's hard to talk about. Not going away in a sense of fuck you, I don't care about the company, but go away in a sense, bro, I need to burn the bridges, otherwise I'm constantly gonna be in between the bridges. And the problem when you keep coming back and forth is it's like a toxic relationship. I'm not saying the place is toxic. I'm toxic. I'm being the guy that says, hey, there's still a chance. I'm the guy who's gonna promise the girl like there's still a chance, but there's no chance, just to get what I want. And what I want is to be back there. The reality is what I want, what I truly want. Oh, it's nuts. I want to make content. That's so shameful, dude. So fucking shameful. I want to make content. I want to have to do whatever I want, but I want the benefit of having this job. I want the benefit of having this coworker. I want the benefit of being in the same place. So I want all the benefit of both places. That you cannot do. You have to choose. And because I couldn't make the choice, they chose for me. Say, hey, the company's closing. Gotta go, bro. And I was cool with it. I was like, holy shit, I can make content. But the reality is harder. The reason why I was sad yesterday, the reason why I was sad on Tuesday, on Monday, on Saturday, and Sunday, the reason why I was sad is exactly that. It's because of the reality that's hitting me. And it's like, holy shit, I don't work there anymore. I'm not gonna be able to see the boys again. No, and that sucks because, and I said I have to hand, but so yeah, so in the I wanted to burn the bridge because I know I still have feelings for these places, which makes me a toxic partner, right? That's not able to say goodbye. True. Sadly, sorry. But yeah, so I'm basically here, and the guy calls me, and I was feeling sad, right? And I feel like all I'm telling you is bullshit. All I'm telling you is a fucking lie. The reality is, I burned a bridge because maybe I don't want to fight. Maybe I just don't want to fight. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'll miss the guys, or it's bad, bro. Like even the girl, she said, oh, I was trying to find compromises. She didn't want to find compromises, but she said I was a dick. I was an asshole. I was aggressive, not aggressive, but passive aggressive with her. I was not trying to be. Maybe it's the way I treat people. I should change. I don't know. It's hard because I don't treat myself the greatest. So I possibly don't treat other people the greatest. I seem vain, but I like my hair today. Call me vain. So yeah, so. And that's, again, that has to do with the hoodie. And a video I did 2 days ago about how you feel, what you're wearing is going to help how you feel. And I'm feeling great because I'm wearing something I like, which is the hoodie. So yeah, so the fact that I wasn't, I didn't want to answer, to be honest. I didn't want to answer. Not because of Shao. Not because Shao has nothing. Shao has everything to do with it, but nothing to do with it. And in fact, let's push it. Just push the envelope. Let's open the envelope. Lay it on the table. Shao's such a good friend. I care about him so much that I say, okay, I'm gonna answer. The number of times my fucking papa, it's not my papa, it's not my father, is a guy at work. We called him Papa because when I was nice, he would give me food, and when I was not nice, he wouldn't give me food, and he would give me a lot of shit. So it's like a Papa, you know. And so I had to write some notes. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay, guy from work. What was a great? I was having a great starting before. Burn bridges. Or fight. So my papa, the guy that my papa is actually, when I talk about, so don't worry, okay? We finished on a good note. I actually like the guy. We actually are good friends. Like, I need to have the whole story. So, Papa was this guy that was bullying me, but the reason he was bullying me because he thought I didn't care, and the reason I didn't care was because he was insulting me. But for him and his culture, it doesn't matter if he insults me. I could insult him back. And next day he called me and I insulted him and we were laughing, you know? He insulted me, I insulted him. It's not... And then he was like, so he was bullying me, but he was so nice. When he was nice, he was nice. When he was mad, no, that's a problem. There's nothing like that. When you're high, you're high. When you're low, you're low. So the number of times the guy called me when I was missing. And the craziest thing, I would be missing work because I was tired of how he treated me. So to avoid them, again, avoidance, burning bridges, avoidance, I would miss work. And yeah, so basically, Shao called me. I answered, I like Shao. I like Papa too, but not as much. And we're joking around, and then, by surprise, I really, fuck, it sucks. It sucks a lot. I was really like there. I can say honestly, I was really like. So, at first, Shao talked to me on the phone, and then my papa, he's like, "Hey, who are you talking to?" Is it Chum? Because he heard Shao call me Chum. Chum is my nickname at work. Besides, my name is Ing Vendetta. My real name is something completely different, Stefan. As you guys know, I'm not gonna tell you my family name, although I could because there's so many of us in real life. So basically, Shao called me Chum. Chum because ink didn't even exist back then. I had this nickname for 7 years, you know? Ink exists, even the exists for 3 years. So, Shao says, "Hey, it's Chum." Papa talks to me and say, "Hey." I love Papa. I love Papa. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy too. Hard to treat kids. It's hard, you know? It's hard to treat kids in a fucking too short apartment. I can understand why he was mad, you know? I didn't deserve to be the punching bag, but I understand the degeneracy. He came from a country that doesn't have the best economic purposes, and it sucks. He came from a country that doesn't have a lot of money, doesn't have a lot of. They're not gonna teach you about finance and everything because they don't have money. And he comes here, and the first thing they tell him, "Oh, here's credit card, credit card, credit card." So the first thing he does, he buy a lot of things, and then you have to pay up, and it's like, holy shit, I have a shitty job. So yeah, so it's bad. It's really sad. So he calls me and he talks to me and said the first thing he says, he doesn't say, "Hey, how are you, bro?" Because again, I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be misogynistic. I don't want to be sexist. I'm just saying it's a man, not a man's world, but it was a man company. Just because we were only men there. There was one girl that was secretary. It was men, and it wasn't like, "Oh, how you feeling about emotion?" He was like, what an asshole. Good asshole though. Good asshole. I called him. I called Shao, and then he picks up the phone and he says, "So you have, you have the perfect life." And I said, "Why?" He said, "We're working our asses off in a snowstorm, and you're at home sleeping." And because they think that they don't understand. Okay, they know I'm gonna do YouTube, right? And except for Shao. Except for the boss, Eric. Eric is a really nice boss too. And the real boss, Eric is still a boss, but my boss, because I was working in PCT, they understand what is YouTube, how much work it is, but those guys don't understand because those guys are old school. From Romania, Moldavia, Bulgaria, it's old school. It's an old school mentality. It's the very very we have it's a government in America, very conservative. Very conservative, and you don't understand the work they put in. So they think I'm doing nothing. You don't understand that it's a hard work. It's not really hard work, but it takes a lot of time. So then I'm saying, "Hey, who's gonna come and pick me up? The bus? You think the bus working?" And we're joking back and forth. He called me fucking lazy. I called him a I called him a tyrant. I called him a dictator. It was fun. And then Uncle, which is again Uncle. To be honest, Uncle is a kind of, it's hard because me and Uncle, we had a really bad relationship, really bad. Uncle saw me as, Uncle, Uncle didn't like me. He didn't like me because he saw the way Papa was shitting me, and he saw Papa he's bullying me. And again, Uncle said, "Okay, well, Ink he doesn't care because he doesn't fight back, and Ink doesn't care because the next day he's gonna make same mistake." But the reality is, the Papa was insulting me, and when you insult me, I block. I completely block. So whatever you tell me, if you tell me how to fix the situation, I'm not gonna listen to you because you just insulted me. And I'm like, "Fuck you! You're not gonna insult me." And then what happened was I was away for a while for my mental health, and Papa he turned on Uncle, and Uncle started to realize, okay, well this guy he's in trouble, you know, he's trouble. So me and Uncle, and at the end it was really good because me and Uncle we had such a good relationship. The fucking last month, this guy has been working there for 3 years. In the last month we had such a good relationship. It was cool. It was making me laugh. I was making him laugh. It was really good because he was stressed. He was more stressed. We actually got kind of a good team because this guy was really stressed about the work because they keep asking him to improve because he was going to be like the second in command in Laval. which is the new company, and he was getting more stressed. And I'm a really calm guy. I don't look like it, but I'm hyperactive. So I'm gonna talk a lot. I'm gonna have a lot of energy. But emotionally speaking, I'm very calm. I'm very in control. I don't get stressed. I don't. I'm not. I get mad, but I don't show that mad. I'm able to control my emotion pretty well. I thought so before I fucked with everybody. But yeah, so I kind of give him advice, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, thank you so much." And the guy gave me advice over the years. So it's like, okay, I was maybe not receptive because I was. And again, I can understand why Uncle didn't like me. Papa was mad at me. Papa would give me shit, would insult me, and then I would take it out on everybody around me. I would be a dick to everybody. So Uncle suffered. Uncle would give me advice, and I was like, "Fuck your advice. I need you to defend me." But the reality is, he doesn't have to defend me. He does. He's not in trouble. I'm asking him to put himself in front of me and receive the fire, but I wouldn't do it for him, Which is again, call me an asshole, call me a selfish prick, but I have a lot of to learn when it comes to relationship and social interaction, friendship even. And Uncle, he was joking. He was like, "Oh, how's Marianne? Marianne and." He thought I was so. Uncle is a special. Uncle is a special guy. Uncle is gonna make a joke. Uncle, I fucking like Uncle now. Now I like him. And Uncle is gonna make some jokes, and you think he's super smart, and you're not gonna figure out the joke. The jokes are fucking obvious. So he's like, "Oh, how's Marianne?" And I was like, "Oh, Mary, she's doing good, and I'm not so sure I'm gonna keep her. She's not doing a good job." Man jokes. It's not super funny, but it's funny because of the context. And then, and I swear to God, it's gonna sound like I don't give a shit, but I do give a shit. And then Eric he came, and then Uncle gave back the phone to Shao, and Eric came, and Shao was like, "Oh, I gotta go. Eric is here," and I'm like, "Be on the phone. I want to see how he reacts because again, Eric is such a nice guy, dude. He's a really nice guy, and it's something that I really wanted to work with him. Eric was the kind of guy that I could have gotten along with. We had a good conversation. You believe in a lot of in the conspiration, the Illuminati. So I was like, okay, bro, okay. But then he started talking. I was like, okay, maybe I don't know. I don't fucking know. And it was interesting. It was a good boss, So even with him, I joked. And the craziest thing is that I had those 4 people, and those 4 people were there for me. Those 4 people are the only one left in this company. And I wanted to go away. I wanted to burn the bridges. But the very first thing I did was like, holy shit, I needed that. And then I started questioning, and it's like, sabotage. How many situations where I burned the bridges where I needed that person? And I needed that call, and Shao would give it to me. And it's not, this is why Shao is one of my best friends. This is why I love Shao so much. Because I think that Shao, by knowing me, Shao, he's very, Shao is very intelligent socially because he's part of like a basketball team. He plays sports his whole life, so he has that team spirit. He has that team mentality. So I think that he knows me better than I know myself sometimes, which makes a great fan. It's like, okay, Chummy needs this. It was good to talk to him. It was just great. Sometimes it's not necessarily what you need. I had oh fuck, black pepper. So yeah, so that's my day. It was nice because it felt really good, This morning I was a depressed mess. Not depressed as in as a depression, but sad. I never dealt with a lot of death. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say is gonna sound bad, but I really had one girlfriend that I fell in love head over heel. Mad love, blind love, first soulmate almost. And when we broke up, I lost control, but I became depressed and shit. Then I had my best friend who in his room. Apart from that, I never dealt with death. And also, I don't really care. Like, it sucks. It really sucks. No, that's not true. I had a neighbor that died, and that neighbor we were close. Bobby Lee's. Oh man. And these neighbors saw me grow up. They were really kind to me, always kind to me, always treated me with kindness and love. Almost like a. They were really good, and they had a good relationship with my father. They had a super good relationship. That helps. And Bob, he died, and Bob was a sweetheart. Bob was a fucking lovable man. He's a incredible human being. And they came to my. They didn't come to my prom, but they came outside to my prom to see me go to my prom, take picture, and say congratulations. You know, so Bob died, and I was possibly one of the. I would say that affected me, but my mom's father, my mom's mom, she died before I was born. I didn't really care because I didn't know her. Sadly, of course I care because it's just it made my mom sad, but I didn't know her. My mom's dad. I didn't really know him. I met him once, and over the phone he would call me, little shit, and it was funny because he thought it was funny, but I don't know. I never met you, and he called me little shit, and I'm your grandson. You know, your only grandson. My mom, she doesn't have any siblings. I don't have any siblings. See, not that I'm not here to judge, but that's a bit fucked up. Like, and the saddest part is we knew he was not gonna make it. He had a bad cancer, so like these are probably simply the last word you're gonna say. You don't give a fuck, you know. So yeah, so my mom, my father's mom, my father's mom, and my mom, you see, we were close. We were close. We were close, but then again, not really, because she lived so far. She lived in Amqui, which is my parents where they're from, you know. Oh, and I didn't even finish the story with Eric. Sorry, but again with Eric, we were joking and we are talking about their work, and he was genuinely happy to hear me, and he's a good boss. And I'm thinking about Eric because we were talking about Amqui, and he comes from there, you know. He came from the same place my father came from. So yeah. When I talk to the boys at work, Grandma Lucy, yes, we were close, but she lived really far. I only saw her once a year, so in my life, I saw her maybe 20 times, which is not that much, but. And she had Alzheimer. Yeah. So, well, you have to go, you know? Anywho, I'm full. As you can see, I don't have that much food left. Should be wasting, but hey, when I'm full, I'm full. I'm trying to lose weight. Mama, you will tell me what I need. Then I love you. Doesn't matter. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Whew. Good meals. Good song.